Members of the media, members of the public, thanks for joining me here today on this rainy afternoon. My name is Kamina Johnson-Smith and I'm campaign spokesperson for the Jamaica Labour Party. Before I launch into our launch, I want to touch on COVID-19. We know that these are uncertain times. We know many people are concerned, a little anxious. But tonight we are reporting to you so you know that we are a government that you can count on. We led you through this to this point and can lead you again. Many countries in the world are going through this very same situation, a rapid increase in numbers after having gotten it under control. As has been explained by the CMO, the outbreak now is related to the independence parties 2 weeks ago when a lot of party people flew in from the States and did not observe the quarantine rules. This is an absolute travesty when we have all worked together so hard and managed so well. Be assured that action will be taken. The Prime Minister will have a press conference this evening. As you know, he always works to keep you informed. But I want to make a strong appeal to you. Wear a mask. It works. Make sure it covers your nose and your mouth, not just your chin. It will protect you. The other thing to do is to wash or sanitize your hands all the time. Going in or coming out of the taxi, going into your house, workplace, or leaving. Please follow the protocols. But I know you're joining us for the launch. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we started our campaign by sharing our 10-point plan achievements as your government for the last 4 years and 6 months. We wanted to show you, the people of Jamaica, that we are a government that delivers. Especially because 1.5 and the 10-point plan are what most people remember. It's what many people voted on. That's where we started. But we did so much more. And we want to demonstrate unequivocally to you today that during our stewardship of the country, we've not been a government that keeps plans in the pipeline. Our track record shows that we're a government that works for the people of Jamaica. And if you vote for us again, we will continue to work for you. We're therefore campaigning on our stronger achievements. We launch our manifesto tomorrow so you can understand our plans. But this is our final report to you on the last 4.5 years. I have to tell you that these achievements are extensive, so I can only try to give you a brief summary of some of our accomplishments to date. We've already been sharing our stronger achievements on the economy, and I could go on and on about those. The government's economy is strategic. We have never been a run-with-it government. We were fiscally responsible and strategic. And this put us in the best position possible to cushion many people when the virus hit. We've implemented the CARE program, which has so far provided temporary social and economic support in the form of cash grants to approximately 440 Jamaicans to help soften the negative impact of the pandemic. We will continue to be fiscally responsible, but we've also been making the best use of our resources to help those who need it most until we can all get back to work or start working. We've trained more than 25,000 unattached young people through the HOPE program. They've had real life-changing experiences and learned what it is like to have a job and to work in an office. I know the interns we had at my ministry were great young people who just needed a second chance at moving forward. HOPE is getting that done. We increased the provision of school lunches from 3 days per week to 5. We increased PATH grants and introduced a new back-to-school grant for PATH students. As you know, this school year, there will be a $5,000 grant for early childhood and primary school students and an $8,500 grant for those in secondary schools. This is unprecedented. Again, the result of strategic management of the country's resources for those who need it most. For the first time since the creation of the Early Childhood Commission, more than a decade ago it was created, we have certified over 200 early childhood institutions. We also launched a first 1,000-day strategy to take care of early stimulation of our children's brains. We provided more community services through the Parenting Support Commission to ensure children get the best start in life and to strengthen the partnership between home, school, and community. We've provided tablets for teachers and for students, And we've expanded training opportunities for all 30,000 of our teachers and school leaders. Maybe less known as well is the fact that we've added more than 120 persons with NCDs to the NHF program and more than 40,000 to the JADEP program for the elderly so that their regular medication is either affordable or free. We've provided more than 500 persons with disabilities with rehabilitative support, some with economic empowerment grants, and close to 50 persons with assistive aid grants, so important for them to go through daily life. We've repaired and renovated hospitals and health clinics across the island and established 48 new, fully equipped, high-dependency neonatal spaces for new mothers and their babies. We've started construction on the new Children's Heart Center at the Bustamante Hospital for Children in Kingston, and we've opened public cancer treatment centers at St. Joseph's and Cornwall Hospital. We've delivered and continue to provide a robust public health system that has dealt effectively with ZIKV, dengue, and flu outbreaks. And of course, our public health system is currently managing the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic. The government has been recognized by the World Health Organization and other international bodies for our management thus far. Local government has outdone itself, providing assistance to the homeless, renovating infirmaries, providing indigent housing, providing water, fixing parochial roads. It's on track with street light repairs. And let's not forget fixing operations at NSWMA and providing new garbage trucks, which are going to be keeping our towns, cities, and communities clean. They've been repairing and building new fire stations and getting our brave firefighters new equipment so they're able to save lives and property when called out to do so. We've had stronger achievements in housing. By now you may have heard that we've delivered thousands of titles to landowners and achieved some 20,000 housing starts, more than 2.5 times those achieved by the opposition when they were last in government. We've reduced NHT interest rates across every category, some to as low as 0% for the lowest earning contributors. We've extended special discounts for public servants and introduced discounts for not only persons with disabilities, but for parents with children with disabilities. We've increased the construction grant available, as well as the maximum amount that contributors can borrow from the NHT. On our stronger achievements in infrastructure, I know you're aware of the major roads fixed, the water delivered to communities serving more than 50,000 people, and the reductions in losses of water, the leaking pipes that we all pay for. But you may not even remember that after decades of different governments talking about it, we delivered a new cruise ship pier in Port Royal, and we've been bringing development to that historic town and its residents who are just waiting for activities to start back so they can put their new small businesses and tour guide training back into action. We've had stronger achievements in agriculture. Did you know about the 227 farm roads we've fixed, helping more than 20,000 farmers get their goods to market? We've also strengthened the predial larceny unit and given the police 10 vehicles dedicated for use in solving predial larceny crimes. We're working with our farmers. We've set up a new portal to connect them to hotels and businesses so farmers can get their produce directly to hotel purchasers, making them better able to plan what they grow and to get better prices. We've had stronger achievements in security and justice. Not only have we increased the use of technology to improve our police's investigative capacity, their ability to prevent and solve crimes, we've established a new Institute of Forensic Science and Legal Medicine, the most modern in the entire region. The equipment at Ballistic Center is now state-of-the-art, and we've expanded the infrastructure for a more efficient and productive DNA lab and a new autopsy suite. We've repaired and renovated 103 police stations to improve working conditions for the police. New stations also created at Buff Bay in Portland and Gale, St. Mary. And we've expanded and renovated the police training facilities at Tranquility Bay, Western Branch, Harmon Barracks, and Twickenham Park. The expansion and renovation has facilitated and increased recruitment and training of police officers, which you all know we need so much. We've opened new family courts in Trelawney and Clarendon to provide much needed support in this area. And we've also renovated courthouses across the entire island, making them more comfortable and dignified for the public and staff. We've installed audio and video technology in 19 courts island-wide to allow witnesses to give testimony remotely to keep them safe or help them participate when they're far. We've installed an electronic case management system to speed up the pace that justice is delivered. And we've opened 8 justice centers and added 2 more mobile justice clinics to bring legal advice to you in your community where you are in real time. You can request a visit to your community by emailing legal aid. We've also established a new child diversion program to help get our children who come into conflict with the law, to help them get on another path with mentorship and guidance. And we've also had strong achievements in environmental protection. We saved Goat Island. We passed 14 protection orders in Parliament. We've defined the no mining boundaries of the cockpit country. The government banned single-use plastics and styrofoam packages in order to protect our environment. And we've supported fish sanctuaries, coral protection projects, and started mangrove protection programs, all to protect our fishers' livelihoods and to protect our coastlines. This is just a brief summary of our achievements. There's more in energy, science, and technology. There's more in tourism, in labor and social security, in agriculture, in transport. We've done a lot. So you may be just a supporter of the party listening to see what we're speaking about today. Read through so you can spread the word. You might support the other party. Read through. You might come over. Or you might be a supporter of no party and not even sure if you're going to vote this election. Read through a subject that interests you. It might help you decide. Remember, your vote is a serious thing. Our heroes fought for the right to be free and the right to be free to vote. So if you're registered, you really should go out on the day. Tonight, I invite every Jamaican to access the full account of our achievements, the stronger achievements. They're now available on the JamaicaLabourParty.com, and tomorrow the document will be available through Observer.com, Glean Online, and Loop Jamaica. We'll of course post links on social media. After launching our stronger achievements tonight and reading our manifesto, which will be launched tomorrow, I trust you'll be even more clear that the Jamaica Labour Party has the stronger team with a proven track record of implementation. We're committed to doing the work and not just talking about the work that needs to be done. On September 3rd, we will be asking for your vote. So we're giving you all the information you need to decide who you think is best able to take Jamaica, you and your family, through these uncertain times. We will, if given the chance, build on our proven track record. In partnership with you, we will build back stronger. Thanks for spending this evening with me.